And almost 4,000 kilometers from Moscow is the site of the latest conflict, Rezang, famous for what happened in 1962 in the war. The Chinese defeated India in that war, but despite overwhelming odds, Indian troops were able to give a bloody nose to the Chinese at Rezang. Now, the same region is back in focus thanks to the latest escalation, and this time we can tell you India has the upper hand.
In 1962, Indian soldiers fought the Chinese to their last bullet. 58 years later, both sides are back to where it all began, the Pangong Tso Lake. The flashpoint this time is the southern bank. One of the areas where the Indian soldiers have come face to face with the PLA is Rezang, a mountain pass that has been a battleground for India and China in the past. In November 1962, China launched a silent attack on Rezang. An isolated Indian forward post was targeted from multiple directions. Despite being cornered and outnumbered, the Indian soldiers fought with bravery. Leading them was Major Shaitan Singh, the company commander who crawled from trench to trench, reorganizing the defenses and motivating his men despite suffering injuries. The Indian soldiers fought to their last rounds. They were eventually overpowered by the Chinese. Major Shaitan Singh succumbed to his injuries. He was awarded the Paramveer Chakra, India's highest military honor, for his gallantry. The Chinese soldiers used every trick in the book to take control of Rezang because of its geographic location. This mountain pass lies on the line of actual control. Chinese troops have tried to capture strategic positions here. Now they are on the back foot. India has taken control of key mountain heights. This gives Indian soldiers a clear view of potential paths of ingress, allowing India to push back any Chinese advances. China wants control over the southern bank of Pangong Tso. One of the possible paths for an incursion attempt is through Rezang. In August, India thwarted a Chinese incursion attempt on the southern bank, an area that is easier to traverse due to the flatter terrain. India has control of the southern bank. Indian soldiers can block Chinese incursions because they have access to strategic heights like Rezang. Also the Spangur Gap, a potential route to lay for Chinese soldiers if they ever attempt a full-scale invasion. Guarding Rezang is critical for India. It blocks China from more military adventurism in the disputed region. India has been carefully watching the movements of the PLA. The southern bank of Pangong Tso is among the few sectors that can be used as a launchpad for an offensive. During the 1962 war, both banks witnessed a Chinese offensive, with India losing territory on both sides. More than 50 years after the war, China is back to seize more land. But it is India that has the advantage this time. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.